Hi Capricorns, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine from Carrot 144, very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their sun, moon, rising in the zodiac sign of Capricorn. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread of love, money, and you. And then we'll get a major arcana card, and then we'll get a card from the end of the world as we know it. Deck created by me, Divine from Carrot 144, that has the lunar moon phases and zodiac signs. Everything has been pre-shuffled, so let's go ahead and begin. Alright, let's get your first card for love. For Capricorn. Beautiful, darling. Alright, and this is exactly what I was getting for your title. I've titled maybe 1 or 2, possibly 3 readings with this title of Union. Period. And that's it. This is going to be a beautiful energy of love, harmony, happiness, stability, security. And then I might even add this onto it depending on how much I can fit on there for your title. But it says, Capricorn, you know what to do. Don't even trip. We got you, boo. Love, the Angel Crew. It's a nice little rhyme. So I'm getting that tied in with what it is that I see here. There's celebration, family. This could actually be happening in the 3D for you here, but it's going to be very resemblant as far as ancestors gathering, celebrating love and harmony and union. 1111 will be significant here. Make a wish. And then with the energy of 4, this will be about stability, security, the Emperor energy. The 4 energy actually came through for the reading that I did, the daily reading that I just did, and the 4 Cups was a part of that, so that could be related for some of you. I do see fruits here, the fruits of one's labor. 1111 is a portal. The energy of 11, the energy of 1 is going to be very significant and very strong for you here too. Some of you could be getting a new home or moving into a new home, being blessed with something very significant. Castle energy even, mansion, that's connected to your abundance and what's rightfully meant for you to be in. I do see electric and magnetic energy where this could even be you and your person here celebrating because you did the work and now you're here in this wonderful energy of happiness with the yellow energy. That's beautiful happiness and joy energy that I'm getting also too. Make a wish. And then I did notice the color gray, that being your color. Very interesting too. The polarity energy of Cancer is also here with 4th house energy. And that's your polarity energy, where I get that being connected to partnership and relationship, but also balance. And then being in that state of polarization to be able to help one manifest greatly. And you're doing a great job here. This is beautiful. So this gray energy being your color, that just, I get that as it having your name written all over it. It just being for you. It being your blessings that are coming here. The electric and magnetic are going to be connected to the masculine and feminine energy and how it is. It's the polarization, actually. So that's perfect that just aligned like that. And then I do see the energy of the sky not only being yellow, but then the foundation here being yellow here too. Wands will be fire energy. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, and a few guests. This is so nice. So nice. But yeah, Cancerian energy will be a very deep, loving energy. It could be a Cancer that you're connecting to, and that being a part of this polarization, the partnership, the electric, the magnetic. Someone who just is a like energy, they match with you. It's a twin flame card here too, so take what resonates for that, but a strong soulmate partnership. And I do get this being ancestral energy, this being something passed down to you for you to be able to really be in and enjoy here in this lifetime. That's so pretty, Capricorns. Get it. All right, let's get your money card. For Capricorn, that could also speak to this Four of Wands here, a new beginning here for a lot of you here. Or moving into a new phase. Money card for Capricorn. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. All right. King of Wands. Look how nice this is. Look at all this fire. And we have 5 wands here. I'm not going to correlate any of that, just given that these are going to be the love section, the money section, and that's simply what it is. This could even be about that new beginning and that new start. The King of Wands with the fire energy associated. Someone seeing you as this Four of Wands also here too is what I'm getting. But overall, with this energy, male or female, I do get this being about beautiful take charge energy. I've gotten away from, the male or female energy. For what I've come to know during Ascension, I'm just going to be honest, this is going to be a masculine energy here with a very powerful presence who has a lot to offer. They're a go-getter, a great builder, a communicator, a boss, entrepreneur, having done a lot in their life to be able to have something to show for it. Fire energy, that's going to be significant as far as passion, great depth and desire. I was going to mention that too when I spoke on the Cancerian energy, and I think I got into speaking on something else also. But the red and the green could be significant. We did just have Christmas holiday. I get all of this. This could even be Jamaica because I'm seeing red, gold, and green too. I feel it may apply in certain ways. So take what resonates because I'm also getting different nationalities. And then I'm just seeing with this King of Wands being a very fiery energy and a go-getter, they go after what it is that they want, who it is that they want. And I feel like they have their eye on the prize and they're going for it. So sitting on a throne, with this energy and just facing towards the past, it could be reflective on some energies having to do with their own lives, going through significant change for the better, transformative energy I'm also getting. And I do get that being associated with what we have here with this wand here. This being the scepter energy that is rightfully for the King of Wands, but this could be about an offer that's coming through to be made. Whether you be this King of Wands or you have this King of Wands in your life. Again, fire energy. This is a lot of fire, boo. A lot of fire. So I do get a great sense of passion being here. This is a wonderful, handsome energy also too. Someone who's a good looker. They love to dress up nice. When it's time, I'm hearing. There's a time for everything. But just really being in the ownership of this King of Wands, like bossitude is what I'm getting. And then the crown energy, I get that being associated with elevation. I do see a sense of a Two of Cup energy. And then the King of Wands would be counterpart to the Queen of Wands. Platform energy, that could be significant. And then this energy of this King of Wands could feel like they are floating. But this is a very take charge person. This being in your money, this is going to be someone significant here who is putting some great fire and action into a catalytic energy here for you where there's great production and success. King energy will be component to the Emperor, and we did have that here with the 4. So take what resonates. This is so dope. All right, so nice. So good action that's happening in the money and a great positivity here too. With it being in the upright, with it being king energy, and then with the fire from the wands. The gold energy, I do see that being associated here with what's also here too in the 4 of wands. Blue energy, that could be significant. I do get that being about the emotion. So the Cancerian tie could be associated with this person. Connected to the passion. And then Pisces and Aquarius. For the yellow energy here, Gemini and Magician energy is going to be significant there too. And we do kind of have that here. So manifesting a magician possibly, king in your life. If you're the queen of one energy, I do get that also here too. That's really nice. And I do get love and money being associated. Of course, this could be connected to straight career with this being in the money, but this is good action that's here as a representation of some great activity for the better that's taking place in your life. Taurus and Scorpio energy could also be significant here too. With the red and the green, the Magician energy with the cape this will be the cape of accomplishment and the Magician energy. So being a mega manifester also here too. And I see that kind of coming at the, like being at the crown. Excuse me. Being at the crown and then flowing and having this multicolor energy here too. So take what resonates for that as well. But I do get this being part of a new beginning here that's coming through and possibly a wonderful offer being made in the money section. So money looking up here too. That's great. Let's get your U card for Capricorn. They could be in the King of Wands energy will also be industrial energy, where they could be a part of like construction, engineering, something having to do with that particular field. U card for Capricorn. Surprise! This could be an apology, but I do get a surprise that's coming through. This being lighthearted love that's being shared also here too. I do see that, and I do get that. This could even be, for some of you, a baby. And that being part of the surprise. Motion in the ocean, that having to do with the activity that produces. Page energy, with us having king energy, I do see a child. So take what resonates for that. And then we have an Ace of Cup energy that I do see here with the cup being held and a fish being here. That could be significant here too. I'm not really getting a whole lot from this. I just get this being exactly what wanted to come through. This card could be looked at in so many ways. Pages are going to be about messages. Cups will be the Cancerian energy of your polarity energy, and then also Scorpio, Pisces, and a Fucus. I did also notice the gold energy at the foundation, it being similar to what's here. And then very similar energy, like the wave energy and the ocean energy, is going to be significant also here too. But I get to connect being also a part of what's here with the mansion. Excuse me. The mansion energy there. This is like a family. It's a beautiful unit. A unit, the man, the child. And that'll be significant for a lot of you, especially if you're the Queen of Wand counterpart energy. Queen energy is a part of the Empress energy, and we did have the Emperor energy a part here. This is that's pretty neat. Somebody's gonna have a babe. Good news will also be here too. This is good news. So this could be a variety of things, but given what we see here, if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, quack quack, it's a duck. All right, Capricorns, let's get your major arcana card. That's awesome. Congratulations. With the fish energy, the Piscean, I'm getting strong Piscean energy. And that's going to be, I'm getting like Pisces season. So during that time, and I'm picking that up as being also sidereal or Vedic energy and not necessarily tropical astrology. The water energy, a baby, and someone's water breaking when you have a baby, like the baby being in the womb. Okie dokie. All right, let's get your major arcana. Major arcana for Capricorn. Oh my goodness. And I was just thinking, it's like first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes the baby. And this is also going to be marriage here too. Then comes the baby in the baby carriage. That's cute. So here's the Empress energy. Connected, magnetizing. And then I just get this being a strong attraction between a man and a woman, an Empress and an Emperor. 3 energy will be connected to the Magician energy that was picked up with the Gemini energy. The Magician card being a card of Gemini, and then also Aries. So with that blend, that will speak to the union from the Gemini energy. And then the Aries energy, the Emperor card of 4 is a 4, but it's also Aries energy very strongly. And then that goes back to the 1. And that'll speak to the new cycle, beginning, and love and delight, happiness, joy, and abundance, and great blessings here. Strong Venus energy, the wheel, the astrological wheel could be significant here for you. Some of you being astrologers, astronomers, or being very heavily into the physical, birthing something new. Empress energy will be known for that. And it could be an actual baby that we have that we have here. Or it could be about that new cycle and that manifestation of bringing in what it is that you wish to see for yourself and doing it successfully. This is so beautiful here. So being completely and absolutely gorgeous, very, very skilled, very multi-talented, very impressive. Venus energy will be Libra and Taurus. And then a mother energy is coming through. I'm getting the chastity belt being significant. I do see that as like a bow. So I get the King of Wands possibly, if this is going to be about a connection, also associated with what's here, where I'm actually getting that. Sees you as a gift from God. Respecting in all essence, but really receiving what God is bringing, allowing that and accepting that. So as I'm saying that, I'm also noticing the red and the gold and the green, and it matches the King of Wands. The Cape of Accomplishment. It's almost like covering. The covering. There being some sanctity here with this King of Wands. And it's the Emperor energy, but I'm also getting Hierophant energy and being a spiritual high priest very strongly. And that kind of bringing about the debunking of any kind of illusion set when it comes to the King of Wands and automatically assuming that they're a player. Like, I just get it being a match here. This being very beautiful here. This is so pretty. The wheel, that could also represent the Wheel of Fortune, but then being the center of that, center of attention, just being seen as a very beautiful, gorgeous person. And with the spiritual connect, also being very spiritual, very knowledgeable, magnetic, attractive, highly successful, intuitive, all four queens in one. So being the total package. And then I do see a cross here connected to the circle that's here. Almost like I see this as like a key. I'm receiving the key. So being a high priestess also here too. And that'll just be counterpart to the Hierophant where I did get this also here too. Let's see what we have here behind the Empress card. Get out of town. Okay, and so these were two cards that also came through. I believe it was with the last reading that I did. Don't call me on that, but it was one of the last readings that I just did where these two cards came out together, and I did shuffle these cards. I did. I did. Scorpio energy, 8th house energy, that's partnerships. It'll be a partnership. It'll also be the money energy. It's the house of Scorpio. And then also a fucus. I'm getting that. Contractual energy and upbeat and upright energy of the 5. The blue and green could be significant. Where it's going to be more of the blue energy associated here. The green energy will be mercurial energy associated with the Gemini energy that came through here. Mercury being the ruler of Gemini. And also Virgo. But sanctity here, this is the physical and the spiritual, and being seen as polar opposites, but then also as matching energy and like energy, attracting energy. Here's the scepter and the wand, the importance of that. The figurations of the hands could be significant also here too. And then here's the cross. There's 2 crosses. Twin flames, anyone? This is beautiful. But this will speak to the spirituality from within the Empress and the balance of divine masculine and feminine. And I think that's why I felt so strongly about, the appearance of an actual male coming through and it being that. And that being about nothing against anyone or any other readers out there, but it just being strictly about the power and respecting the Empress and her being seen and recognized for that. And then the same for the divine masculine, divine feminine, divine masculine. This could also be a new contract here connected to marriage and the offer that's wanting to come through. That is coming through. Stained glass energy could also be significant. Church energy is going to be important here for this connection. However that may resonate, it's going to be different for everyone. I'm also getting. And then a healed energy. This Hierophant could have just gone through some healing. Typically in the 4 of Swords, not being connected to healing after getting over a 3 of Swords of backstabbing, betrayal, or anything connected to hurt and being hurt. I do see the stained glass being a part of the new beginning and the new phase and the new cycle. And manifesting a Hierophant, manifesting balance, manifesting stability, manifesting respect, contractual energy, and spirituality, and ascending. This is so pretty. Full circle energy will also be important with the 8. And then Saturn will be associated here too. But this full circle energy with this 8, the 8 is at the crown of the Magician and the Magician card of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. I love this. I love it. That's awesome. All right, let's get your next card. We'll get your final card for your read here. That's so beautiful. Let's scoot these up. Like, I just get this being a stand-up person who's really showing up in your life to bring about what is here with the stability and the security. And really moving forward, the Empress will have and entail a lot of fire here too. The Hierophant is going to be associated with that Taurus energy very strongly. Venus being the ruler of Libra and Taurus. So it's the full circle energy yet again. And I see this reflective energy for this King of Wands where I said, you know, it's different sections here, even though the energies will apply as the same. Where you could see this King of Wands looking at this sword, but that's not, I'm not getting that. I get this being a transformative process and it being right here with this King of Wands facing towards the west, west being about transformative energy, and now being here facing towards the east, east being active energy and about action. It's the house of light and wisdom. That's beautiful. All right, final card for Capricorn. I do get Two of Cups very strongly also too. Just seeing the lion energy that's on the throne there. And then Three of Pentacles also too will be significant there too. One card for Capricorn. Like, this could even be a proposal. With the Four of Wands being here, you got the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. For real. This is very, very spiritual. The Saturn aura just began also here too. And it's, I believe it was 10:15. That's beautiful. Thank you, Saturn. The aura right before Saturn will be the moon. One card for Capricorn. Alright, so we have reverse energy of gibbous. Oh, I get this being more connected to moving past cycles where the Empress has been mistreated. Maybe made fun of for who it is that she is, not being seen for her truth and being disrespected. And now being in a position where you're just completely glowing up if you're this Empress and showing up and you're getting the support that you need because you're in a beautiful state of balance. You're demanding it and you're manifesting it, and it's all here. It's all here. So I don't get this necessarily connected to the moon phase. If it is, it's going to be about no more analysis, no more strategy, no more focusing. You can relax, you and your person here. Now that you have this new beginning, being able to relax, coming from past cycles where you had to do strenuous work to get to the status that you're at here, so that you can really enjoy what it is that you've manifested and the fruits of your labor. So then some of the other keywords, let's see, mature, develop, articulate, perfect. You've perfected it. That's it. Job well done. That's all I get there. That's all I get. And then gibbous energy is a full energy, having to do a lot with weight, as far as like the fullness of the moon and what I get there. And so again, I'm just getting, you know, if anyone was made fun of, it's all, everything is backfiring and going right back to its owner. The full circle energy, Saturn wanting to come through with that notification, and just all speaking volumes. And then the energy being very important here too for both you and your person, and how it is that you're protected and safe at all times. All right. So I'm going to leave it there. Capricorns, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers, and until we meet again. Ooh, look at that. I just noticed this green at the crown on the stained glass being right near that cross, that green energy being here. 2 mega manifestors here. Until we meet again, I wish you all the very, 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 very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.